But like something also that I found interesting that I kind of talked to you guys like for a second at school is like the Facebook files. And if you guys like, I'll just explain it for the people listening. So basically, like a bunch of people leaked like a bunch of information from Facebook, and basically there was a bunch of studies showing that like Instagram and Facebook, like it's proven that it gives like girls especially like eating disorders and anxiety and depression. Like it's like literally proven by Facebook that it does that, and they haven't done anything about it. And they're just hiding it.
Yeah, I totally believe that because like Facebook, they're just trying to make money. They don't freaking care if girls are out here starving themselves. No, if they make money, they
that reminds me of that movie we watched in psychology about like, it was like something, and it was just like about how
the social network. The social network.
That's exactly what came to mind for me, and I was like, they're just making money. They're just doing their job. They don't care.
I don't know if it's like related, but like in China right now, they have this thing called like social credit. I
heard about that.
Like there's a bunch of memes about it. Like if you do a handstand, like you'll get like you get good social credit or something like that. But like it's straight up like out of a Black Mirror episode.
It's creepy.
Yeah, like there's this episode in Black Mirror where like you just talk to people, and then once you're done talking to them, you give them like out of 5 stars, and that's happening in China right now. And like it's really scary. Like the Black Mirror episode is super trippy, and like in China also I think it's gonna be the same thing like the Black Mirror episode. Like if you have bad social credit, like you can't do certain things. And there's like a hierarchy.
These types of things, it's what makes me nervous for the future. Because I hate social media. I hate phones. As much as I go on it, I hate it.
I know my screen time's like 2 hours. I'm just
mine's 3.
Mine is like 7 hours.
I don't even use Snapchat anymore. Like I used to like just snap a bunch of people. Now I probably only snap like 5 people a day. Like I never use it, and it's just like, I don't know, I just kind of like think about Snapchat, you just snap photos of your face.
Yeah, no, I think Snapchat is the most toxic thing ever. And it like, I feel like it just makes like relationships or just like hooking up, it makes it just so bland, and it makes it just so ungenuine.
It makes relationships so hard.
It makes it complicated.
You got a story to say about that, huh? You got something in mind?
Well, it's just like if you're on Snap but you don't answer, doesn't necessarily mean you're ignoring someone. Because I go on Snap all the time and I don't respond to people.
That's how I
just go on it and then get off.
And there's no reason behind it. I'm just like, well,
dude, this girl literally just goes on Snap. She has all these people to respond to and doesn't do a thing. And I'm like looking at her phone. I'm like, are you just?
And they can see.
They know you're ignoring them.
There's no explanation behind it. It's just like I went on. I took probably a video or something, and I don't know.
I don't know. I just like now that like I'm kind of growing up, I kind of am understanding how stupid Snapchat really is. Because I mean, a guy asks for your Snap, it's like, oh, but then all you do is you just Snapchat their faces, and it's like, and then the moment somebody snaps me the picture of the ceiling or like the corner of the eye, I leave them on red. Like I'm not gonna respond. I'm
not trying to make a conversation to a wall,
Yeah, exactly. So it's just.
Yeah, I've like I don't really text on social media or Snapchat anymore. Like it kind of sucks because like the new way of like texting girls is like texting them through Snapchat, or just like that's how like you hit up girls. Like say if I wanted to hook up with someone, like I don't even have to like know them. I just do it through the phone, and I just don't like that. I literally like someone could text me and they'll be like on my best friends list right away. And like if I ever meet a girl, I'm not like gonna add you on Snapchat. Like I'm gonna get your phone number and I'm just gonna like take you out for food.
Yeah, I'm such an in-person type of person. Snapchat honestly won't do anything for me. I'm like,
I'm really dry on Snapchat actually.
I don't like it, and like, yeah, I've gone on dates before and just been like, I'm just not gonna text you. Like, let's just meet up in person,
Like I'll only snap someone if I'm like actually interested in them, but like I'm not just gonna snap people to make it look like I have all these hoes, Because some people do that, where it's just like they leave everyone on like delivered just so it looks like.
I think that's like so mean too. I like, because I don't get a lot of Snapchats, so like when I see people with like a million Snapchats and they just don't open, I'm like,
what's the point?
What are you doing? Like, anyone could probably like answer it, but I literally answer like I'm like so fast.
You're on the
Blake's
chat
in the
as
chat
soon as
before
I'm
you send
typing.
anything. He's
Like,
waiting.
And like I think that's honestly scares people too.
It just takes me like, I'm like, oh.
He's just like in the chat.
If you see me typing, I get nervous when it takes me longer.